morning coffee. Uh, Today I want to talk to you about an ongoing problem we seem to be having in the church. And it's not just our church, but most congregations, especially after the pandemic, are having this very same problem crop up. And that is a lack of volunteers for some of the vital ministries of what's going on. Now, I could talk to you about Vacation Bible School, or I could talk to you about teaching children Sunday school. I could talk to you about youth counselors. All of those are places where we need people to step up. But today I want to focus on two of the long-term ministries of our congregation that look like we're going to have to stop offering them. And that would be funeral greeters and funeral meal preparation teams. For the longest time, this congregation has had a group of mostly women, but some men who would volunteer when we would host a funeral here in our building, that they would act as funeral greeters. They would welcome people, be hospitable, show them where the parlor is. This is where we have the receiving of friends, to act as ushers during the funeral itself. Well, that group of people are no longer capable of performing that task. It was very selfless of them. But we haven't got anybody to kind of step into that. The very same way, our congregation, through this group of mostly women, have offered to prepare meals for the families, the grieving families, either before or after the funeral, so they could sit down together. That group also is no longer capable of offering that ministry. So we've been looking for people, inviting people. Would anybody be willing to be either a funeral greeter or part of a team of people that helps prepare meals? And we've had no luck whatsoever. Now, I want to clarify one thing. These are not typical services that are provided by churches. Churches I've been a part of, if there's going to be ushers at a funeral, they're provided by a funeral home. That's part of what their service offers. If a meal is going to be prepared, that the family will have that catered, just like they do for a wedding, or a Sunday school class would do that for their own member. So this is basically my plea, and making you as a congregation aware. If we don't have some people stepping up into these roles, then we'll no longer be able to offer them. And if that matters to you and your family in the future, if you would like to have that as an available ministry that your family sit down together before or after a funeral, then maybe that's something you can prayerfully consider, being a part of these two important teams in our congregation. Be in prayer, if nothing else, be in prayer that the right people whose calling is to be hospitable and caring and to offer help and support in times of grief, that they will step forward and help us get the word out among all our different groups here in the congregation. Thanks so much, and have a great day.